Ladies and gentlemen, Scott's room. Do I want to get on here? Chewies and Chewettes, welcome back to CO Show. And Chris play Blasto. I'm sorry, shit. Oh shit. Okay.
The depths of Uranus. Do they say Uranus in this, or do they say Uranus like it's supposed to?
No, they say Uranus.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding with all the sexist shit?
Well, I mean,
oh fuck. Those are mines. He's got a harpoon gun. Fuck. Can I? Yeah, okay, I can shoot underwater too.
Hey, Ahab.
I'm gonna die.
Ahab's kicking your ass.
Ahab the Arab. That's a song.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ahab the
By who?
Arab.
Somebody who clearly never read Moby Dick.
Fuck. By the same person who sings...
Ahab was definitely not an Arab.
I want to say it's by the same person who sings Flying Purple People Eater, but no, that can't be right.
I'm not sure who that is. I've heard of that one at least before, but I don't remember who that is.
Is that a fucking piranha? Is that a piranha? Come here, fucking douchey douche. Oh fuck. Jesus!
That book.
Moby Dick?
Yeah, it was like last semester, or was it the beginning of the summer?
I don't know, man.
It was fairly recently. I just finished reading Abolition of Man by C.S. Lewis today. Next one.
Totes, man. I know that one.
Being sarcastic.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I have it, you should read it.
Yeah, see, when you say that,
it's like 80 pages long, okay?
it makes me not want to read it.
It's gotta be better than your, the psychotic things I learned as a mom and as a
teenage brain. That's what it's called. It's called the teenage brain. And fuck, that chick, dude. Okay, so sorry.
That book get any better?
No,
The class get any better?
The class is fine. Like, it's boring, but it's...
Well, but you said that everybody likes that book. And
yeah, everybody does.
But if you have a terrible book that everybody likes, like I did with that religion class,
yeah,
that can
be
an unenjoyable experience. So... but the book hasn't gotten any better.
No, I finished the book. The book's gone. Done. Over. Out of this house. Out of my lap.
I kept that book I hated around just so, like, to give me some perspective on how bad books can be, I guess.
Can be.
Sometimes.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, get it. Blow up already. Tip. I just want to push this without fucking dying. Alright. Go that away, Blasto. Kill this bitch.
Wait, is that Ahab? Oh, Ahab just capped you.
He's quick on the draw, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even getting up there before he fucking shoots at me. See, so this is like the thing that really gets me about like all the futuristic sci-fi stuff. These guys are shooting me, you know, like with lasers and stuff like that, and it kills you eventually. It takes a few shots, but it kills you. These dudes are shooting me with harpoons. That shit's for real. Like, if you shot little lasers at me, I mean, obviously we don't comprehend lasers as weapons super deadly right now, but if you were shooting lasers at me, I'd be like, nah, I'm not too scared. But if you came at me with a harpoon gun, fuck, dude, I would be like, shit. That's a harpoon. That's a spear shooter. That's all that is.
One thing that always bugged me in sci-fi video games with lasers as weapons is like when they don't travel as fast or faster than bullets.
Yeah.
I'm like, shouldn't that shit be like...
It's light speed.
Yeah, it's like light speed shit. Shouldn't that be like way faster than bullets?
That is the definition of what that is. That is light speed. Like, it's a light and it's traveling at the speed of light. What used to piss me off a lot.
Like a man.
There's a babe. Babe. Oh, but I'd have to...
Too bad Corey's not here. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye, what? Bye.
Master, there's a babe.
That used to piss me off about Star Wars a lot.
Yeah.
Was that it's like crazy futuristic and shit. Even though it's a long time ago and the galaxy's far, I get it. I understand the premise. They've got lightsabers that can melt through metal doors, as we saw in episode 1. Everybody's favorite.
Favorite Star Wars movie. There's like somebody watching.
Only
like Star Wars episode 1.
Only superseded by episodes 2 and 3. Especially the ever-growing favorite scene where Mace Windu gets killed.
Oh, that was the worst scene.
I know. That's being so
in that
sarcastic.
Well,
it was the worst scene because it was like, Anakin, do a fucking thing, dude.
Like Hayden Christensen had really bad delivery.
Oh yeah.
Probably no. It was worse. His delivery was worse in the second one. When he's like wooing Padme still.
Oh god.
It was really bad.
That was so terrible. But anyway, it used to piss me off that they could melt through metal doors, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, with laser guns and like from light speed and shit, they have the technology to make guns, right? And then I'd be like, why don't they invent a gun and use a gun and just shoot the Jedi?
Yeah.
And my brother would be like, oh, they can melt through metal doors. Like, they'd just be able to melt the bullet. And I'd be like, yeah. And then a molten piece of fucking lava metal would be flying at their face at the exact same speed as the bullet was.
The thing that I never really understood about lightsabers was like, it's like you turn it on,
right?
It's like a beam that emits.
How does it stop?
Yeah, how does it stop? What makes it stop?
That's what I've always wondered, because I mean, like, obviously there's people out there that are nerdy enough and smart enough to
I'm sure there's some
invest time.
I'm sure there's some canon explanation.
Oh no, I'm thinking invest time in real lightsabers, like creating a lightsaber. And there have been lightsabers in the past that have really fucked people up. I'll tell you about a couple of them in a second. But yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is they're smart enough? How are they going to stop that light emission without another piece of something at the end of the lightsaber?
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's just light.
Yeah.
Like, how do you stop it? You know.
You don't. It's the thing about light. You have to put something in its way. And so like I'm totally down with the like let's make a lightsaber even just for show. Like absolutely nothing to do with actually weaponry. Just like I could play with a real lightsaber and maybe like clash two together, but they might just pass right through each other. But still, like, fuck, back to. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I did hit one switch while I was in here. That might have been something I needed to do. It sounds like a thing. But yeah, like, I don't see how they're gonna hypothesize that you end that stream of light.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. But anyway,
love those movies though.
Yeah. Hey, those movies though, good stuff, eh? So there is the lightsaber, like the toy, you fling it out and it's like plastic, right? And then there's the really expensive
like glass
lightsaber that's like it's like a plexiglass.
Yeah, it's like really hard that you can actually hit people with.
You can hit people with, but it, like if you break it, you're down like $120 or some shit like that. And then there was this one that somebody made. A group of kids made like two of them, I think. It was like a handle. Mm-hmm. That was a handle, and then kind of, you know how a saber has a finger guard on it? Mm-hmm. So it had a finger guard on it, but the finger guard went out like a finger guard and then came back and was like a motor. Like it had a little, I don't know, like I want to say like a lawnmower motor, but smaller. Yeah. You know, so it would pump gas. Yeah. Well, it was like a kind of tube that went out. It wasn't nothing. It was kind of a tube that went out. I want to say it was really similar to like those fluorescent light bulb tubes, but it wasn't. Yeah. And what it did was it pumped gasoline through the tube and like, ignited it. Oh, yeah. Ignited it at the same time, so it could glow all kinds of crazy cool colors and shit. But they were playing with them and they hit two of them together and busted them, and just like a fucking explosion of gas and fire came like raining out of them. But the video footage was really cool.
That reminds me, speaking of explosions, did you get your back tire fixed?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that was loud.
That was fucking crazy.
My feet hurt the next day.
Yeah.
From all that walking in.
I didn't get any mosquito bites, but yesterday I got a mosquito bite right in the middle of my calf muscle.
Fuck. That's the worst. Actually, it's not the worst, but it's bad.
Yeah, right on the tip of your dick is the worst. No, never happened. Never happened.
That would be bad, though.
That would be, yeah. All things considered.
The worst, I think, one of the worst mosquito bites is like when you're camping and so you have a cap and you get one like right on the edge, so that your cap irritates it the whole time.
I don't know if I've ever had one of those.
You've never had one?
I've gotten one on my eyelid before.
I might have had one of those too,
but never. No, and I don't really wear hats. Never have. So, but yeah, I could imagine that would fucking suck, dude. Okay, so this is where we went to push one of the buttons, and I think this is where. No, it's over here, where the steps are. So we're pushing all these buttons to make steps that lead us to the exit of the level. But I don't know where that is, per se. I like when people use per se. Like, hey, speaking of Ahab the Arab, do you hear this music?
You know Ahab was not an Arab.
I've read Moby Dick. But Ahab can be an Arab name.
There were Arabs in that book.
There were.
Ahab had to have been some kind of like, I don't remember.
Well, his name wasn't even. No, wait, that was Captain Ahab. Ishmael. His name wasn't even Ishmael.
Oh, yeah, because he just says, "Call me Ishmael."
Yeah, and there's so Fuck, I want to kill this guy. Oh fuck! Come on! Fuck!
So Ishmael.
So like the teacher that taught me Moby Dick was super into it, and that was really the only reason I was super into it, aside from the fact that I always kind of wanted to read it.
Yeah.
But he's like, there's entire college classes you can take on Moby Dick, and everyone was like, oh really? And he was like, oh yeah, there's entire college classes you can take on the first sentence, and I was like, bullshit.
Well, it's probably it's probably some identity politics class.
Yeah.
That's fucking awful.
Identity politics. Jesus, that sounds terrible.
You've never heard about that?
No, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I don't go into the political shit and
well,
I have a psychology major.
It has to do with, like, the politicization?
Politicization?
What?
Probably wants a crack.
Of, like, like, race and sexuality. And
oh, okay.
But, like, it seems to start off...
Politicalization?
Politicalization.
And
it seems to, like, start with the premise of, like, you can identify however you want.
Oh. There. Be you.
No, but it's like I don't know. It's probably different. I'm probably sort of mischaracterizing it. But,
yeah.
But like, did you hear about the NAACP leader?
Yeah.
That said she was black but wasn't.
What do you think about that?
I thought that was bullshit.
Which part? I mean, the fact that she did that, or the fact that they got mad at her?
That she did that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like.
I haven't done 2 yet. What the fuck?
Like,
dude. Dude, this game.
Like, I think. One, because it's, like, delusional in the first place.
Okay.
But also because, like, for example, she went to a college that, like, only allows for black people and got scholarships for being black.
Yeah, and then became a high-ranking member of the NAACP, which is, like, a spot reserved for African-American or black people.
Well, I don't think it should necessarily be that way. I think if white people want to work for NAACP, then they should. But like,
getting real deep this episode.
But like, I don't know, that level of like deception and like and self-deception to, I don't know, it seems like she's using an identity that was never hers. Okay. You know?
And I can see where people come from on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you my perception on the situation. We brought it upon ourselves completely. Like, as a culture, we are in such a PC culture. Like, if you want to be this, you can be this, and we're barely going to talk about it because it makes us uncomfortable to talk about it around people, right? Mm. So, well, if she wants to identify with whatever she wants to identify, like, go ahead. Like, we're in such a I don't want to say accepting, because we're not necessarily accepting, but we're like so tiptoe around subjects like that it's like, I don't know. We've made it such a culture that you can go ahead and...
Yeah, but I don't know, like, it bothers me when people, like, just straight up ignore reality.
What?
Because they want to.
Ed, rewind. I fell to the fucking floor.
Yes, I did.
This is bullshit.
But do rewind that, just to get in slow-mo.
Slow-mo, and just keep these voices over it, and just, you know, as long as we're talking about it, it has to be repeating. Okay, Ed? As long as we're talking about the footage that you're repeating in slow motion, it has to be there. On repeat, or just one continuous, whatever you feel. Or maybe like both, one on each side. Cool.
Just like 16 frames.
Walk for me.
What?
Muffin.
Just face full of sandwich.
Oh God. I can't remember. I don't know what I just thought of, but it was really funny in my head.
Was it related to our racial discussion?
No, I said muffin instead of nothing, and I can't remember what. That made me think, wow, dude, I'm losing it. All right, I don't know. There was a rock somewhere before that I was supposed to go inside of.
We're well over time.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm heated, man.
Sorry for getting political, audience.
Hot as a pot on a stove. Okay, well, we'll see you all in the next episode, or we'll see you on another time. God, fuck this.
See you soon. That wasn't a very good one.
Ed
cut that.